Let me begin by asking you guys a simple question. Why do people commit crime? Criminologists have been trying to answer this question for decades, but it's not simple to answer. Today we're going to focus on the social structure theory of crime and its three branches. Social structure theory holds that poverty will lead to crime. Social forces such as the unequal distribution of wealth, power, and prestige will cause people to resort to crime instead of them having traits like being abnormal or just plain evil. It's harder for people in the lower class to get higher education and therefore higher paying jobs that provide things like benefits or the opportunity to advance. This can cause feelings of hopelessness, alienation, and desperation. And it's especially stressful in a society like ours that equates material possession to self-worth. As I said, there are three branches: social disorganization, strain, and cultural deviance. The main focus of social disorganization are the deteriorated urban conditions that affect the rate of crime. People living in run-down or broken parts of town have little community interest, and they try to leave as soon as they can. This weakens the bond and the communication and cripples any attempt at creating common goals. As a result, there are inadequate social institutions such as education, healthcare, and family, which is why you see higher levels of unemployment, single-parent families, and families on welfare. And unfortunately, the young people in the lower class have a higher risk of joining gangs to overcome their feelings of attachment or alienation. They look around and notice that the wealthier people are those that are engaged in criminal or gang activity instead of those who try to do things the conventional way. The temptations and obvious rewards from criminal activity are too powerful for them to resist, and so they are easily recruited. As the gangs continually grow, so do collective feelings of mistrust, suspicion, fear, and disorder. The strain theory focuses on the frustration and anger felt by the lower class. It holds that the lower class will use unconventional or innovative techniques such as stealing, selling drugs, or extorting money to achieve their goals because legitimate techniques are unavailable to them. It stands to reason that people that are frustrated or angry are more likely to perceive injustice and therefore result to violence or aggression. The cultural deviance combines the effects of social disorganization and strain to explain how people living in deteriorated neighborhoods react to social isolation and economic deprivation. It holds that the lower class will create its own subculture because life is more difficult. Instead of working hard for the future and having formal education, the lower class subculture promotes fearlessness, instant gratification, and street smarts. Walter Miller identified a set of focal concerns that include involvement in trouble, physical strength and fighting ability, the ability to outcon opponents, the search for excitement, finding good fortune through luck, and being independent of authority figures. The more in line an individual is with these social norms of the lower class, the greater their chance of adaptation to the difficult demands. So to reiterate, the social structure theory suggests that social forces like the lack of economic resources and the social support cause feelings of hopelessness, alienation, and desperation that lead inevitably to crime. However, there are many more theories